that is Daisy. She is going to do whatever it takes to take down the Hopkins gang. Hey there, and welcome back to my AuthorTube channel. I'm Autumn Ashley, and in today's video I will be doing a book review on Natalia Leigh's Pistol Daisy. My book review is going to be just a general overview of the whole book. There are no spoilers, it's just me talking about the book, talking about how much I enjoyed it, just my whole take on Pistol Daisy. Before I get into it, I will give a brief overview of what the novel was about. So Pistol Daisy follows the main character, Daisy Allen, who early on in the book, something tragic and terrible and horrible happens to her family. Daisy is left with nothing. Witnessing what had happened to her family, Daisy definitely slips into depression. She starts drinking heavily and just doesn't care about anything. She basically gives up. Well, a little bit further on into the book, she meets a group of people who are also after the same gang that killed her family. And the gang that killed Daisy's family is called the Hopkins gang. Daisy joins this group of people who are also trying to track down the Hopkins gang because the Hopkins gang kind of did something that was similar to Daisy's family to that group of people. She joins them because they all want to take down the Hopkins gang. They travel through the West trying to keep up with the Hopkins gang. Eventually, they do end up losing the trail. Things get a little kind of heated with the group that Daisy is with. Then Daisy kind of helps set them all back on track because she's been doing her own work. Plus, that is Daisy. She is going to do whatever it takes to take down the Hopkins gang. Now, onto my review. From the very beginning, I knew that I was going to love Daisy Allen. Daisy is very headstrong. She's very passionate about the things that she believes in. You could tell that she loved her family. She has her horse Lucky. She absolutely loves. You are experiencing everything with Daisy. And Natalia Leigh writes her so beautifully. You literally feel that you are there with Daisy. I mean, whatever Daisy experiences, whatever she thinks about, you're feeling that same way where you're like, yeah, I think we should go do this, Daisy. Let's pack our bags. We're gonna find these people that did something horrible to my family, that have left me with nothing. We're gonna do this and we're not gonna stop until we find them. Daisy, I loved her character arc because it was so realistic to how it would actually be in real life, you know, where we go through the stages of grief. Eventually, how she comes out of it is she is going to take revenge on the Hopkins gang. I really, really love the characters that she runs into. She gets really close with some of them, even though there's some that, you know, Daisy's not too sure about. I love those characters. I love that they are all so different and yet they are all so similar. That is what drives them all together and what gives them all that common purpose of what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish. And I love seeing Daisy change. Maybe not necessarily in the best ways is she changing. She does rob something. That's not necessarily good, but it's pretty crazy that you see Daisy actually stretch that far of herself, where at the beginning she was this person who had spent every dime at the bar. She ended up starting to become a drunk, but then you can see her change to where she's sober and she's robbing something and you're like, oh my gosh, Daisy, hold the reins here for a second. I loved seeing Daisy change. Even though Pistol Daisy is not a very long read, Natalia Leigh tells you all of the information that you ever need to know in a short amount of time. To me, that is the best. I would prefer 150 pages of content-filled pages of pages filled with content versus reading something with 500 pages and there's only about 150 pages worth of quality. Even though it's a short read, everything you need to know is inside Pistol Daisy. That is what I love about it too, is Natalia Leigh wasted no time getting to the good stuff. She wasted no time hiding anything that was not her style, or at least with this book. There was no sugarcoating, there was no playing around, there was no hiding any secrets or anything in Pistol Daisy. You got it all. Such a fantastic read, is it kept me turning the page every single time and it was so hard to put down. I would give Natalia Leigh's Pistol Daisy a 5 stars because it was beautifully written. It was filled with lovely content and the characters were amazing, and everything that happened in this book, I could definitely see it happening. With it being a Western, and I will add that this was kind of the first Western that I've read. I've read some when I was younger. I absolutely loved it. So I know it's going to be a series. I cannot wait for the rest of the books to come out. Natalia Leigh did such a great job with wrapping up this book. She also keeps you on a cliffhanger for the next book, which will be Whiskey City. This kind of was a book review, kind of an overview of Pistol Daisy and what I thought of it. I recommend it. I give it 5 stars. I will have all of Natalia Leigh's links in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this book review. It was fun to record. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of takes. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I absolutely loved making this book review. Let me know if you have read Pistol Daisy, if it is something that you are interested in reading. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have everything to Natalia Leigh in the description box below. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope that you have an awesome day.